Welcome to my presentation. I chose Padlet for my tutorial. I felt that this was best to work with higher education. That's actually the field that I'm currently in. But I do feel that this could be utilized for younger children, even within, like, I would say training classes in a business. There were just so many different avenues that this could be utilized. It just pulled together, I would say, both just the visual aspects and just really being able to bring the learning focus into a more interactive realm. But I would use this just to give my students information to be able to hold their attention. And I feel personally that I do remember information better if I'm able to interact with it. So if it's visually appealing, all of those can be areas that help me to be able to learn. Basically, to access Padlet, you can either create a login or you can actually utilize your Google account. So I made it easy. I was already logged in, and so I was able to access my Padlet. As you can see, I've been kind of playing around with it. Um, Once I'm ready to make a presentation, I would click Make a Padlet and I can be able to view just the different plans, which they did have. It was like $8 if you wanted to pay for it. They gave me 3 free interactions, so I was able to create and start kind of playing around with it myself to just get a visual of how Padlet was set up. So you can be able to set up backgrounds, you can set up like the type of font that you want, and once you have been able to create what you want your Padlet to look like, you can be able to also add information to it. So this allows you to be able to just add pictures, add content, attachments. I can be able to title like the assignment. It almost, I would say in the essence, almost kind of felt like how you would create a blog, but again, more interactive for your students. This did also give just different avenues where you could be able to add drawings. You could also be able to add interactive sources such as voting or to even be able to just make sure that your students are being as professional as possible when they submit content. That was the part with Padlet I noticed. It was very interactive, and I think that would help to be able to just navigate like a classroom setting if you're working more with children who may not be as professional in their speech or how they interact with others. So you, as the professor, are able to also moderate that content. That is a big part where I do see that Padlet does have very good sources to be able to help interact with students. But as you can see, you can be able to just make your information accessible just to be able to again, give students different ways to be able to interact and be able to get the information. It was very easy to utilize, and I do really think this is very user friendly. But you can be, again, able to upload information. You can be able to, again, make it interactive. These were just so many different avenues that I do feel like this would be good to utilize in the higher education setting. But I hope you all enjoyed my presentation, and I hope you have a great weekend.